Welcome to the first annual URANUS Awards.
Yeah! Exciting day!
Exciting, very exciting. I did not expect that. My name is Max Joseph, and I am your host for this lovely Sunday evening. And you might be asking yourself, what are the URANUS Awards? What am I watching right now? Why did I bother you every day for the past 7 months about this? Why am I holding a keyboard? Well, it's because I'm doing a teleprompter, and I'm managing it. Yeah, so words are hard. So anyway, shut up. Well, the URANUS Awards are here to recognize films that expand our imagination through movie magic, storytelling, and takes us into brand new worlds. It's a place where we celebrate and dish out insane and awesome awards for all the jaw-dropping, pants-wetting, that was ridiculous, head-spinning films across the fantasy, sci-fi, and superhero worlds. And whether the films are adventures to other galaxies, a world with superheroes, or simply opening our minds to the possibility of magic and splendor outside of our little lives, we salute these films and thank you for helping us decide which films deserve recognition for being the best. That was a very scripted speech I just said. Now to the stuff that... Yeah, thanks, Brett. This was an incredible year for movies. We had some pretty awesome things come out this year. We had Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. Yes. That's right. This was arguably the most divisive Star Wars film. Did you know people actually put out a petition to try and take it out of Star Wars canon? It's people have either loved it or hated it. But we can all agree on one thing. Adam Driver looked incredible with his high pants.
Meow. Yes.
We also had some pretty incredible breakout performances this year. Daphne Keane, who played Laura that's funny, so it's /X-Men. X-23, who was nominated for Best Actress in a Supporting Role. For Logan, which is also nominated for Best Picture, we had a just stunning performance by Anthony Gonzalez, who did incredible voiceover work for the character of Miguel in Pixar's latest hit, Coco, which made me weep and question my life. Remember me. It made me question my life, and I was not able to function as a human being for a solid week and a half. You can ask my girlfriend Sam, I couldn't speak for at least 24 hours. And then we also had some movies that literally came out of nowhere this year. Get Out? Good Lord! That movie literally shook the world. I am still shooken. Shooken.
Shooketh.
I'm good with words. Wonder Woman. That came out this year. Yes.
Damn.
Remember the last time a DC movie that came out? It was a little movie called Suicide Squad. So we didn't really have that high of expectations for this one. So, way to bring it back, DC, into the game. Patty Jenkins, you're my queen.
Yeah, Patty. Yes.
Patty Jenkins. Does anyone have a good last line for me to end this monologue?
Shut up!
No?
4K.
Okay.
Straight to Uranus.
This is awkward. Great. Let's do it! Let's get to our first award of the night, and this is the most anticipated movie. And here to describe this category and all categories is our own Mike. Mike is a co-host of Going In Deep, the official podcast of the URANUS Awards.
So this is the most anticipated, and you probably wanted to see this so badly. It had you craving and wanting and stamping your feet in line as you were waiting to see it. But was it worth it? So here to announce this nomination is Xander Kozak. He is previously a co-host of Going In Deep, but he's going to be joining Drew Helton as he does the written reviews for The Probe. And he's going to be doing Cracking It with Max and also our manager.
Here we go. All right. Most anticipated movie. The nominees are Blade Runner 2049, It. Justice League. Spider-Man: Homecoming. And Star Wars Episode 8: The Last Jedi. And the winner is... Star Wars Episode 8: The Last Jedi!
So surprised.
So joining me right now is Zach Hammers, looking beautiful as always.
Thank you.
Are you going to shake my hand?
No, we're gonna hug.
This is the worst hug I've ever
Love you,
received. He is also the co-host of Going In Deep and a co-founder of everything. So let's just discuss this real quick. The anticipated movie. Are you surprised?
Yeah, I mean, this was a really, really difficult award. You know, Blade Runner 2049, people have been looking forward to this movie for 30
Over
years.
35 years? Xander?
35.
35 years.
35 years,
Yeah,
okay,
Jesus.
over 30. I mean, we've all been dying for a remake of that classic horror film. Justice League, I mean, people have been hoping for a good DC movie. We didn't get it, but we were hoping.
You were really praying.
I was really praying. And Spider-Man Homecoming, I mean, you know, we all wanted Spider-Man back in Marvel. Sorry, Sony. But with Episode 8, I think that, you know, when The Force Awakens came out, it was a whole phenomenon. People were going apeshit for this film.
Yeah.
And it left us with so many questions that we've been just eagerly on the edge of our seats for 2 years waiting for this one.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And with that, Brad Franson. Get out of here. Alright. I'm just going to scroll here a little bit faster. Here we go. Okay. So, our next award is one of my favorite categories because I get to react to all of these on the app Reaction Cam. And if you haven't downloaded that app, you should. It's called the Reaction Cam. This is... Shut up. And this is Best Trailer. Mike!
So what's supposed to get you more excited than the trailer? Like, gets me hype as fuck. Well, get ready for this shit right here. Our next presenter is the writer of The Probe, and a film guru, and an ultra musical theater nerd. This is Mr. Drew Help.
All yours.
Hey everybody! Alright, the nominees for this year's URANUS Award for Best Trailer are Blade Runner 2049, It, Logan, Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi, and Thor, Ragnarok.
Yeah!
Oh, we got some Ragnarok support, And the winner of the URANUS Award for Best Trailer is... Drumroll please. I fell on the floor, but you didn't see anything!
You kidding?
Come on!
Bro, this is an American Idol.
Star Wars The Last Jedi!
Hey! Who's talking about it with me? Trailer for a hot second. Let's talk about this trailer for just like a quick second. When you first saw it, what was your like initial reaction to it?
I gotta call Max.
Yeah, and you
Right?
did.
Yeah. Oh, it was amazing, and it did exactly. It kind of did what the movie did. It threw you for a loop, and it made you think about what Star Wars was gonna be from here on out.
Yeah,
And it didn't disappoint.
it sure did its job, and it also just like they tricked us. They tricked us with a lot of it, but like it got me jacked.
Oh yeah.
It was great.
Oh yeah. And I know the Avengers Infinity War trailer was like the most watched, but this one had me more hyped than I've ever seen any. I was just like,
Well, the difference is that like one was like so many years in the making, and this was like yes, Star Wars is always in the making, but it's different.
When a new Star Wars saga movie comes out, it's like watching the Bible get written before your eyes. You know, it's like
Yes.
this happened. This is the story. This is the real thing, and you're like, all right, like I'm prepared for my whole understanding to be added to.
I feel that.
And in this case, it was really shaken up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play me off, Johnny. Keanu Reeves' favorite. I'm sick of talking in slow motion, but this is the best slow motion moment, aka the Matrix Award.
This is the award for the dude who moves like they do. It's time for our favorite a-hole, Zach.
Thanks, Mike. As messed up as that is, it's not wrong.
You're welcome.
Let me give you the nominations. So the nominations for our Matrix Award, the best slow motion moment of the year, are Superman Eyes the Flash in Justice League, the Valkyries versus Hela in Thor Ragnarok, the building jump from What Happened to Monday, and No Man's Land, Wonder Woman. Drum roll. Alright. Our winner is...
Take a little longer.
Wonder Woman, No Man's Land!
Whoa! All right. So, are you just gonna play it, or what should we do?
Let's see it.
Yep. Okay. Come on. That was great. Brett, Wonder Woman.
We're getting so many responses. Nice.
All right.
Oh, am I talking about this with you too?
No, we're done. Get out.
No, Wayne, okay, Wayne Chu in the chat says it should have been Ragnarok.
Ooh. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Wayne.
The people have spoken.
I actually worked with him at Starbucks. What's up? At not our Starbucks. Anyway, so we here have 8 spoiler awards. And so to make sure you aren't spoiled, we're going to have this text in the bottom right corner of your screen that says spoilers. And we recommend, if you haven't seen the movie, just simply, turning your volume off for the next minute or so if you don't want to be spoiled. And I'm also going to announce what movies would be spoiled. So this next category is the most complex villain, which has a spoiler for Get Out. So if you haven't seen Get Out, then maybe just turn the volume off for a second. Or if you don't care and you just want to watch me talk and my friends talk, just keep listening. It's going to be great. And that'll happen 8 times, not on top of each other. And that's it.
So this person, or maybe group of people, had their reasons for what they were doing. Maybe they even had their own kind of skewed set of morals. Either way, there's a lot going on here. And to announce the awards, we have Brett Fromson.
Thanks, Mike. Here are the nominees for the most complex villain. Once again, warning for spoilers. URANUS Awards. Oh, you know the nominees. This is the winner. I'm just going to say the winner.
No, you have to say the nominees.
Say the nominees. Never mind. You're right.
That's how awards show works.
This is why they say stick to the script. Anyway, most complex villain could be Get Out, the Armitage family. It could be The Shape of Water, Richard Strickland as Michael Shann.
Closer. It's Michael Shannon as Richard Strickland in The Shape of Water.
I understand now. By seeing...
He's off to
I loved The Shape of
that.
Water. I could read it right up there. James McAvoy as Kevin Wendell Crumb in Split. Michael Shannon, I've already said.
Michael Keaton now you can go to.
Michael Keaton as the Vulture in Spider-Man Homecoming.
You're nailing it.
And finally, Adam Driver as Kylo Ren in Star Wars The Last Jedi. And the winner is... Kylo Ren, Adam Driver. Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
Alright! So, who's gonna talk? What did you think? Because you had a very similar experience with me as I did.
What?
Shrink a little bit. A little shorter.
Yeah, that's nice, right there.
Okay.
Talk to me about Adam Driver and your opinions of Star Wars.
So Adam Driver didn't really do it for me in The Force Awakens, but with The Last Jedi, he like kind of pulled it together for his character.
Okay.
I thought he was pretty cool. He kind of brought in like the dark side of the Force that we should have seen with Anakin Skywalker in the prequels, actually.
Yeah. Did you like what did you think of his acting overall? Like the character, what did you like it? Like cuz like he is a very complex villain between his parents and everything. So like what do you think about that?
Yeah,
Tyler, shut up.
Well, he's clearly got like a lot of emotional trauma. He just had to kill his father in The Force Awakens, and he had to nearly take care of his mother in The Last Jedi. So, you know, he's got a lot of problems that he has to like kind of debate with himself.
Yeah.
On the inside.
That was nice. Thanks, Mike. Brett. This is going so well. Okay, so the spoiler alert should be gone, so please turn your volume back on and look at my beautiful face. I have important things to say. Our next category is the best DC film, aka They Did It. Although we're probably going to have to change that next year, because DC, they're on their way. They're getting better. Let's just pray Aquaman is good.
So they finally did it, right? DC pulled it together, and they threw out some Hail Marys, and we got to see some quality adventure from the films that they brought to us. And to announce the winner is actually myself. So, the nominees for the DC Film of the Year are Lego Batman, Justice League, and Wonder Woman. Drumroll. And the winner is Wonder Woman.
Oh, we found out a second early, but that's okay! What are you doing? Drew does our written reviews for The Probe. Well, he's about to be joined by Xander. We've already introduced you, actually. He's a beautiful dancer.
Oh my gosh, thank you. I got a strong in dance in college.
A strong it. Okay.
There weren't letter grades.
Let's talk about this, shall we? Best DC. I hate you. Let's talk about Wonder Woman. I know that you died for this movie.
Oh my god, okay. I never cared about Wonder Woman growing up.
No.
Never did. I liked her. I thought she was cool. But make a movie about her, I'm not really going to show up.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden all these critics are like, oh, this is supposed to be a good movie. I show up. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. It has been a
Wow.
Wow. It has been a long time since I saw a superhero movie, let alone like an action movie or anything like that, where halfway through, I'm already teary.
Oh, yeah.
That scene, that one
The No
earlier,
Man's Land
the slow
scene?
motion, oh my gosh, that's the most powerful display of heroism, if that's even a word.
Right.
Heroinism? No, that
That
sounds
sounds
like
like
drugs. Anyway, that's really cool what she did in that thing with the war.
And the slow motion?
Oh, that's an awesome movie. Patty Jenkins, you're bringing it back. Continue to do so. DC, give her more films. Give her more films. She's clearly doing it right. That's all I gotta say. Brett!
Now you want it?
Yeah, I want Wonder Woman.
Alright, that's it.
Alright. So, Our next award has stirred up a lot of controversy in the Uranus Awards group. It's the best Marvel film. Mike's going to talk about it too. But this is not the MCU award, but best Marvel film. So eat it, Zach. Anyway, Mike.
Oh my. Okay, so we had our own arguments about this one while we were 12 Angry Menning it, but this one is for all the Marvel homies we got out there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the nominations for Best Marvel Film are Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Logan, Spider-Man Homecoming, and Thor Ragnarok. And the winner is... Logan!
Yay!
Logan is the winner!
Yes! I hurt myself today. Alright. Logan, what did you think of it, my friend? Because I know that you're a big comic book nerd. What did you think of... What did you think? What do you think of the nominations? What did you think?
It was incredible. The nominations, I mean, those are the Marvel movies.
Yeah.
And not the Marvel Cinematic Universe, movies of characters inspired by Marvel. Okay.
Exactly.
And Logan was just a knockout. It was.
Yeah.
It went hard, and it finally allowed Wolverine. I mean, Wolverine is the best he is at what he does, and what he does best isn't very nice. And they finally really showed that in this one with all the blood, and it was great.
It was great. They finally understood this is how we do X-Men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or at least Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Play me off, Johnny. Got some Family Guy there. Oh no. This has been going the whole time.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Hold on, boys and girls.
You want some more music?
Hold on. Where
Damage
are we?
control.
We're on Surprise Hit of the Year.
Surprise hit of the year?
Yep.
Well, I have, someone tell a joke. Xander, come here.
Surprise! Here's Mike with the award.
There we go. That's bam.
So you know what the surprise hit of the year is. Emoji Movie, right? Yeah! Nah, get the hell out of here.
I already have that on my phone.
We got some other surprisingly great films, and one of my friends here is going to present them for you.
The nominees for Surprise Hit of the Year, the Underdog Award, are The Discovery, Get Out, Happy Death Day, It, and Wonder Woman. And the award goes to... Get Out! Here we go.
So I messed up. I messed up. But it was the Underdog Award, and Mike nailed it. He nailed it. And now Xander's going to talk to me about the Underdog Award, which went to Get Out. Talk to me, Xander.
Well, this easily was one of the most surprising movies I've ever actually seen in my life. A lot of people are huge fans of Jordan Peele and Keegan-Michael Key from their sketch comedy show, and before this movie came out, nobody really expected such a turn, such an incredible thriller from Jordan Peele, who was one of the key comedians of television.
Yeah.
But he completely knocked it out of the park with his incredible use of subtext and his chilling build up to the incredible climax and the surprises in the film. The acting performances he managed to direct of those people are incredible. Oh, Daniel Kaluuya, he's great. He'll be in Black Panther this coming February, which is exciting. And yeah, Get Out is a classic film. I've seen it about 6 times now, and
Yeah.
I keep finding new ththings that Jordan Peele managed to hide into the script. It's just an incredible experience, and I am so excited for this film.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's one that people are gonna remember
It really
for a long,
is.
long time.
It really is. All right.
Drew is gonna play me off.
And there goes my job.
Thank you.
Queen.
Yes.
This next award is for most rockin' music.
Oh my god, the soundtrack is awesome.
That's it.
That's it. Oh my god.
Okay. Well, shocker that I get to produce, or that I get to announce this one. But thank you. I'm so excited. This is the award for most rockin' music. The nominees are Blade Runner 2049. Whatever.
Yeah.
Coco, Death Note, It, The Shape of Water, and Thor Ragnarok.
Oh yeah.
The Uranus Award goes to Thor Ragnarok.
Yes.
Yes.
Well done.
Here we go. And number 1.
All right. So, Thor.
Ragnarok.
It was great. It wasn't the. Go ahead, please.
All right, I'm gonna say this wasn't my personal pick,
Same.
Coco. Anyway,
Same.
So, but I have to say, and I'm gonna make this very short and very simple. When a music score, soundtrack, everything like that, when it matches the tone of the movie perfectly, you got to give it props. And while it wasn't my favorite personally,
Yeah.
it did absolutely that. It met the tone, it met the humor, the comedy, the wit, the action, everything. And like he sang a minute ago, Immigrant Song brought that right back to the school rock. Play me off, babe.
Spoiler alert coming.
Spoiler alert.
I hate you. That's right. We're about to do the most epic standoff, which is also known as the High Noon Award. So if you haven't seen Blade Runner 2049, Logan, or Star Wars, or if you don't care, just keep watching. You should watch anyway. Consider turning your volume off for just a couple moments. Also, if you haven't seen these movies, what really are you doing with your life? Mike.
Here you are. You feel lucky, punk? Do ya? Well, whoever gets this award sure will. Zach, here we go.
Well, I don't know what the fuck that was, but the nominees are
Thanks,
for
man.
Most Epic Standoff, our High Noon Award, Officer K vs. Love, Blade Runner 2049, Logan vs. X-24 in the movie also called Logan, convenient, Megazord vs. Goldar,
Oh yeah.
Power Rangers, Kylo Ren vs. Luke, Star Wars: The Last Jedi. I'm sorry, but our producer Tyler has a brain dysfunction where he doesn't like Star Wars. And the last one is Thor versus Hulk in Thor Ragnarok. Woo! All right, and the winner is Star Wars Episode 8: The Last Jedi.
That's hilarious. Oh, there we are. So, I messed up a lot tonight, apparently. I gave Tyler that Thor one.
Can we put up the Thor one anyways?
No.
Why not? Just put it up. Tyler,
It's
let's
still
see
cool.
it.
Whatever.
No.
Let's talk about the actual winner, Star Wars,
Yeah.
because that was
Yeah.
amazing.
I think there was a lot of really great fights here. I think a lot of people were, really pulling for Megazord versus Goldar. Thor versus Hulk was the only reason anyone went to see that movie. But we got to see Luke Skywalker back in action.
Yeah,
And he was a badass.
he sure was. It was amazing. Also, what did you? I know because we've talked about this. What did you think of this moment?
It was a little cheesy. But
We're talking about the
besides
slow
that,
motion moment.
him matrixing the lightsaber was a little,
He moves
little
like they do.
awkward. But it was still a great fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Luke was shit talking. Kylo Ren was going ape shit. I loved it. I loved all of it. Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, it was great.
It was a great fight. We're gonna talk more about fights later.
And if you don't think so, then you're wrong.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
That was
Nice.
lovely. Turn that volume back on. Spoiler alert is over. Anyway, Star Wars is cleaning up, y'all. So our next award is for Best Movie Poster, which was really a hotly contested category this year. It was like between like a couple percentages. So let's do. Here you go.
So besides trailers, this is another way to get super excited about a movie. It's got colors, it's got design, and whoo boy does it have hype. Best movie poster.
Here we go.
And the award for Best Movie Poster nominees: Blade Runner 2049, It, Justice League, The Shape of Water, Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi, and Thor Ragnarok. And the award goes to Thor Ragnarok!
Here we go. Okay, we look really cool right now.
That's because it's a great poster.
It's a really great poster. This was, I'm going to be selfish here. This was by far my favorite poster of the year. I am so happy this won. You wanted Star Wars.
I did, and I'm glad Star Wars is winning things. I don't think it needs to win everything, but the poster particularly had me just so excited with the red. But anyway, let's talk about this Thor Ragnarok poster.
Yeah.
I think
Step out so they can see a little bit. Can you keep talking? Go ahead.
Oh, yes. I think that the colors that they used in this were amazing, and I think that it really set the tone for the whole movie with what they were going with, the bright, with the 80s throwback.
Yeah.
It was very cool, and it really set you up to have a really good time.
I agree.
It was, and I live in Los Angeles, and there's billboards. Billboards in Los Angeles are just for movies. I don't know if you guys knew this, but everywhere else billboards are for like back surgery and suing people, but this one, when you see the Thor Ragnarok poster as you're driving down the highway, or if you're not going anywhere because there's so much traffic, and you're looking at this poster, I mean, it gets you hyped up. It also came out on my birthday, so.
Aww, that's nice. Well, we don't have a music, but do you want to like sing it off? Ah!
I think you just did.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, all right. Thank you for the applause. Thank you. You're too kind. So our next award makes me want to leave this ceremony, so I'm gonna be done talking about it. Mike, tell them about the most terrifying movie, aka the Jump Out of Your Seat award. Goodbye.
So, if you're not completely terrified from this movie, I don't know what's going to scare you. There's a lot of pop-outs, there's a lot of scares, I guess?
Very good.
Thank you. Good job.
No.
Oh my god!
Here are the nominees for the most terrifying movie, also known as the Jump Out of Your Seat Award. Annabelle, Creation, Happy Death Day, It, and Rings. And the winner is, drumroll, drumroll, drumroll. Oh, that's, okay, that was deep in there. Ready? The winner is It! Well, since Max is still not around, I guess I'll talk about why it should have won this award. I definitely voted for it. Not only is it one of the most fun movies of the year, it has that crazy, crazy good garage scene where it takes over the mother's face and scares the crap out of you. It gets big, it gets big, it gets big, it gets big, boom! Accompanied with the score. It's an awesome pick for most terrifying movie. I applaud all you voters. Well done. Britt, play me off and let's get Max back.
Is it safe to come back?
Yes.
You're all right, buddy.
Okay. I hate scary movies. I literally saw it with Xander and Zach. I mean, Xander, who had already seen it, I had him tap me on the shoulder anytime something scary was about to pop out. And then I had Zach on my other side making jokes, trying to help me not, poop my pants. Anyway, our next award I'm not scared of, and that is because it is the funniest moment. Oh my god, I did that transition so well. The scariest to the... I'm so smart sometimes, even though I messed up literally everything. Self high five.
Mike, here you are. Hey, you ever laugh so hard you choke on a pretzel? Well, when you're watching these, you better be careful.
All right. I'm so excited I get to do this one because that means I can do my impressions. All right, let's see if I can do these really well. All right. And the nominees for Funniest Moment are Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all!
It.
Do only virgins see this shit?
Spider-Man Homecoming.
Hey, Spider-Man! Don't flip!
The Lego Batman Movie. The kids call me Dick. Children can be cruel. Thor Ragnarok.
Got hope!
These impressions are killing me.
And the scene in Wonder Woman in which Diana and Steve talk about sex.
Delivery.
And the award goes to...
Do only virgins see this shit? It!
My better side.
Sorry.
So, I purposefully let Zach talk about this one because... Well, go ahead.
I was pulling for this kid the whole time. Not just because I'm a Stranger Things fan, but the entire time we're watching this movie, all I could think was, God, this kid is such an asshole. He must be my future son. So when everyone's freaking out and traumatized, going through their PTSD breakdown, and his response is just, I don't get it, do only virgins see this shit? I died.
Yeah.
I died. I knew that must be my future child right
You
there.
literally said that at least 4 times during the movie.
Yeah, because he just became more and more of an asshole.
Yeah, it was great, and it was a really good difference. We're adding TV next year, actually. It was such a cool difference to see the difference between his character in Stranger Things and his character in It. Shows so much diversity of this kid.
That kid's got a good range.
He has a great future ahead of him.
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah, Brett.
Play us off, Johnny.
This is all I know what to do for scary music. Diminished chords.
Looks funny as a moment, so that's alright.
What's funny?
Get out. Just get out. Jesus Christ. Okay, ready for this one? Are you ready for this? Hey, yeah. This is best fight sequence.
Is that ballet?
That was a karate kick.
Hold on, best fight. Here we go. There you go.
This one's for the best bop. And bam! And whammo!
Oh shit! You broke the wall! So, unlike the High Noon Award, which you guys might be confused with, the best fight sequence is any battle or group beating, like some of our nominations. Our first nomination is The Losers Club beating the shit out of Pennywise in the sewers. The opening scene of Logan, where he messes up some dudes trying to rob him. Power Rangers versus the Putty Patrollers. Rey and Kylo Ren fighting the Praetorian Guards in Star Wars The Last Jedi. Thor fighting the fire demons in Thor Ragnarok. And the No Man's Land battle scene in Wonder Woman. We ready? Alright, America, you voted, and your favorite fight scene of the year was Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi.
Whoa! Whoa! Wait.
Okay, wait, let's just look at this picture though. Okay, this was just beautiful. So I'm gonna let you talk in a second, but this was one of the best fight sequences, if not one of the one of the best Star Wars moments in Star Wars history, in my opinion. This was just so cool.
Yeah, this scene was incredibly well choreographed and executed. One of my biggest problems with the lightsaber battles in the prequels is that they felt a little too choreographed, kind of like a ballet, and it didn't feel natural to me. But these fights, they feel so raw and real. Like, they sweat, they pant. It's great. And a lot of people complained that there was no real lightsaber battle between two Jedi or a Jedi and a Sith in The Last Jedi. But I think this made up for that. It was something different, and it also gave the guards in the film a chance to actually prove themselves to actually be a force to be reckoned with, because stormtroopers are missing things all the time. A lot of droids and machines get taken apart like they're nothing by the Jedi, and this was actually a tough deal for Kylo Ren and Rey, so this was an exciting thing to watch. I've seen it 4 times now, and I still am not tired of that fight sequence. It's fantastic.
It's a really beautiful moment in that film. I don't know if that's the right word, but it really was.
Oh yeah, it is beautiful. It's so hard to create a fight sequence that is both tough looking and beautiful at the same time, but it's wonderful to watch.
Yeah, I agree.
I
Can't do the rest of it right
That's
now.
okay.
No.
So, before we move on, we just like to take a moment to thank a few individuals whom without none of this would be possible. First, a giant shout out to Daniel Hodist, who designed our logo.
Yeah!
Thank you so much. You are an inspiration and even a better stepbrother. Thank you for your brilliant designs. If you need a logo or something like that, he's your guy. Second,
Nice.
shout out. That was really good. Shout out to Mama J's Cookies. Mom, your cookies are great. Thanks for helping us with everything. Third, Tyler Milliron.
Taylor, take off your shirt!
I'm gonna embarrass him really quickly. Tyler, come here. Come here.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Are you serious? Come on.
Yeah, I gotta run the thing.
You're not doing anything. Just come here for 1 second.
Dear. Do it.
There he is.
Give him a round of applause. This man has done so much in the past, 17 hours for me. And he's wonderful, and we literally could not have done this without you.
You're so warm and sweaty.
Well, you're welcome. And
Thank you.
if you need a video, or if you need headshots, or if you want music production, or if you want whatever, he can literally do anything you want. And in Mill Iron Studios is where we are recording. It's located in the heart of New York City. And if you need something like this done, he's your man. Just don't involve me because I messed up a lot. Okay, I'm done with you. Get away.
And if anyone else did this, it would be taking our idea.
You right. Now, Tyler, you ready?
I'm ready.
Great. This next award can even make Zach smile a bit.
No.
It's the Best Romance, a.k.a. the Cupid Award.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Where the hell's that one? Oh my god, like, cutest couple, right, Chelsea? You're so right, bitch. This is the best romance.
What's love got to do with it?
Everything. These are the nominees. The nominees for Best Romance or the Cupid Award are Officer K and Joy, Blade Runner 2049. Will and Isla, The Discovery. Teresa, Tree, Gelbman, and Carter Davis, Happy Death Day. Elisa and the Amphibian Man, In the Shape of Water. And Wonder Woman / Diana and Steve Trevor in Wonder Woman. And the winner is... There it is. It was really quiet. Wonder Woman! Diana Prince and Steve Ferrello!
Talk to me.
Talk to you?
Yeah.
Well, the reason this award works so well, I believe, is because of the performances of Gal Gadot and Chris Pine. There's a chemistry between the two of them that is just undeniable, but also the writing in Steve Trevor's character, I think, was
good.
It was a very easy thing to screw up, and they didn't. It was so
Thanks to him.
yeah, thanks to him, thanks to the writing, the directing, it was excellent, and from the moment they first met, there was an instant connection that the audience could feel as well, and throughout, you feel everything. You feel their flaws and their struggles as well as their triumphs. It's an incredible romance to blossom. I love it very much.
Yeah.
And yeah, those performances are out of this world.
I couldn't say it better myself.
I know.
Fuck you.
Roasted.
Boom!
That's all we needed.
Nothing like a little C chord.
Just a little C chord.
Everybody in the mood for some loving.
Excuse my French. I didn't mean to swear.
Neither did Zach the whole time.
Whatever. Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert.
I've been asking Brett to make a spoiler alert sound cue for probably a year now.
He just made it.
I just made it.
did, I didn't get it in there.
Sample that. Here, let's get it one more time. Spoiler alert.
Whoa.
Nice.
All of the sound effects.
That was in the script.
I hate everyone. The next award is the best Easter egg / cameo / reference. And that's all I'm going to say about that word. Because, yeah.
All right.
Here we go. So maybe you saw that like one marble in that corner of that one shot from that movie in 1988 where Dan was playing a poker game with a hobbit. Nobody else noticed it, but you did. This is the Easter Egg Award. And the best Easter egg is... nominees, I'm sorry. I did not rip it open, as you can see. For Blade Runner 2099.
What? Wait, what is it called?
Really, dude?
49.
2049, I'm sorry.
Dude, everyone's saying it. It's cool.
2049. For the Tears in the Rain music. And we got Guardians of the Galaxy. It for the Turtle. Power Rangers. And Star Wars The Last Jedi. I probably.
Yeah,
Okay.
what's the winner?
Star Wars: Last Jedi.
Oh! So, we're going to talk about this. Yeah, you're
So
oh my
the-
god, you're so short now.
I know
So, what Mike forgot to say is that the part, it was where Luke was staring out at the two suns, which is, if you would like to explain, what was that an Easter egg for?
So it's it's a callback to when Luke Skywalker was originally looking at the two suns on Tatooine in
A New Hope.
A New Hope, yes.
So it was just like a beautiful moment of like the first introduction of Luke is like him like the looking at the two suns, and I think the same music was played at the end of him looking at the two suns, and it was just a beautiful moment where everyone who understood what was happening just like lost it.
So we have like a conclusion to his character. We looking back, we have this nostalgia for Luke Skywalker. He's a young kid, he's an adventurer, he wants to go out and see the galaxy, and he looks into the distance, and we have this I don't even know how to describe it, the two suns.
Yeah. It was
And
a beautiful moment.
And then the scene with him in The Last Jedi, we get to see the two suns again.
Yeah.
It was,
Beautiful moment, beautiful moment.
broke my heartstrings.
Yeah, it was good. Brett, do you want to play something? Just a good old Star
I've only got a
Wars.
couple cues in my repertoire right now, guys.
All right. So this next category was one of my personal favorites to watch this year. It was the most believable CGI. And that is because for the Uranus Awards, these movies just tend to have either really good CGI or really just bad CGI.
Yeah.
But these were the top. Michael?
So, man, that alien looks really real, man. You ever just, take a real close look at it? And, dude, it's so real, man. You just don't get it. Here we go.
And the nominees for most believable CGI are Blade Runner 2049, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi, Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. I believe that's the first nomination for Valerian we've heard tonight. And War of the Planet of the Apes. And the winner is... I know. War for the Planet of the Apes!
Bueller?
Oh, it's a clip.
Bueller.
Oh, it's a clip!
Nope.
Do we have a clip?
Nope.
Alright.
I scared
Well,
me for a second.
do you want to talk to me?
Yeah, I'll talk to you.
I was like, oh god.
So here's the deal. We got CGI happening for War for the Planet of the Apes. And we need to remember that these emotions aren't fake in this movie. All three of these movies, this being the end of this new trilogy of Planet of the Apes, this is actual human emotion, then translated into the computer graphic imagery.
Yeah.
That is extremely impressive, and not only are these actors giving incredible performances, you actually think that these things are real apes.
Yeah.
Never for a moment did I think, this is my vote, by the way, I voted for this as well. They're just incredible. Absolutely beautiful. Brett, have anything to add?
I can't say
I meant guitar-wise, but that's all right.
I don't know the theme music for this movie. I've never seen this movie.
Play the Thor one again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Thor one's good.
Get out.
Cool.
The movie, both of you. Okay.
It was an incredible year for voiceover. Let's learn more about the best voiceover work.
Is that me? I'm Batman. Wait, sorry. I'm Batman. This is for the best voice on the list. Best voiceover performance. We have Andy Serkis, War for the Planet of the Apes. Anthony Gonzalez for Coco. Bradley Cooper, Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 2. Trey Parker, Despicable Me 3. And Will Arnett for Lego Batman.
Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
Oh, nice.
Andy Serkis,
Whoa!
War for the Planet of the Apes. Oh, yes.
Well, hi, Mike. You really
Same.
just you asked to do this one, so I'm gonna let you just like take it.
You got taller. I'll say that.
I am a strong 5'6", but go ahead.
So Andy Serkis, as always, does an incredible performance. It doesn't matter what he is or what he looks like in any movie. He could be an ape. He could be an imp or like some weird creature.
Gollum.
Gollum.
Snoke.
Yeah, well, I was alluding to that. But,
Sorry, I'll let you take it.
yeah, he was incredible. Like, you don't even... Like, if you saw a picture of him, you wouldn't even believe that it's really him doing that voice, because it's so believable. It just fits the character so perfectly, and he knows how to not only animate it, but, like, voice it, make the sounds.
Yeah. Couldn't have said it better. Brett, you just want to play me a chord? Yes! That's what we should have done this whole time. Perfect. Alright. Get out of my frame. I'm not that mean in real life.
Yes,
This
you
is
are.
real life.
Okay. Next up! Coolest costume / makeup / hairstyling. Mike?
So, I kind of messed up today. There's some green on my shirt. But, on the bright side, here's a joke about green suits. Why doesn't everybody just wear green suits in front of these green screens? You know, it would make a lot better costumes, and you could just pretend that you're there.
What?
That's me.
All right, Mom, am I looking at the camera? I know you texted me asking me to look at the camera. This is me doing it. The nominees! The nominees for coolest costumes, makeup, and hairstyling are Blade Runner 2049.
You got it right.
It, The Justice League, The Shape of Water, Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi, and Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets, second nomination. And the winner is... Oh, big surprise! Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
Oh! That actually, like... Yeah. What? I don't think this was kind of a surprise. This was actually a tight race, I think. I don't think it was just like, Star Wars won.
Well,
Right?
the thing about costume design in movies is that it's so much more complicated than just dressing people up. You have to keep up continuity. You have to find clothes that fit well within the reality of that universe, that feel natural, and I feel like each character completely fit into their role and looked perfectly like their role in the film. And I'm not just talking about their characters, I'm talking about their professions, a captain, a general, a commander. And plus, Leia's costumes were incredibly on point. Her jewelry, her
so
hair,
good.
everything was awesome. She just exuded power, and I loved it so much. And these costumes in the Star Wars universe, they have this natural quality to them, like I mentioned earlier. And I love the iconic nature of them. You can see every character in your mind from scene to scene in whatever costume they put. They're incredibly memorable.
And you immediately like see one of the characters and like that's Star Wars.
Absolutely. Like, what do you see first before anything else when you imagine Darth Vader? You see his suit.
Yep, black, the
incredible.
the gold, the silver chain.
And Kylo Ren's suit has become pretty iconic.
Yeah.
As well. He ditched the mask in this movie, but it's really burned into our brains as part of him.
Yeah, well said. Brett, do you want to play another Star Wars song?
No, I want to play something else. This is a song about Star Wars. Actually, there's a really funny sketch where Randy Newman sings about Star Wars where he goes, Star Wars, Star Wars. Great.
Thanks, Brett. That was adorable. All right. Spoiler alert again. Shh. It's time for the worst kept secret. Spoilers for this category include Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Logan, the Lego Ninjago Movie, Justice League, and Spider-Man Homecoming. But again, these were all pretty obvious, so like, you're fine. You can keep going.
And there you go.
Worst kept secret. Come on, bro. He was obviously a vampire the entire time. Could you not tell? So obvious. I saw it coming like a mile away.
The secrets that 2017 thought they were hiding and no one bought were Ego as Peter's dad, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Logan dying in Logan. Garmadon as Lloyd's father in the Lego Ninjago Movie. Superman coming back to life in Justice League. And Zendaya as MJ in Spider-Man Homecoming. And the winner is, or I guess the loser in this case, Justice League, Superman coming back to life.
All right.
Superman comes back to
Duh.
Right?
Yeah.
So, here's the thing about this. The ending of Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice was a scene in which they bury Clark Kent in a coffin at his farm, and the last thing we see before it cuts to black and goes to credits is the dirt slowly rising. So, but not only that, the advertisements for this film made it incredibly obvious. I don't remember how many trailers there were for Justice League, but there were obviously enough to lose count, and each one of them alluded in some small way or some large way to Superman's return. So, yeah. A couple
And
of
he was on like all the panels and everything.
And when you see the movie, he's second billed after Ben
Yeah.
Affleck. So there's, it was pretty obvious. Not gonna lie. These other nominees, they were very obvious too because they straight up say it in the trailers, like Ego being Peter's dad. But this one was. It seemed like they were trying to fool us. You know what I mean?
And it was just like so obvious.
Yeah.
But that's why it's the worst kept secret.
So it won.
So it won.
Yeah.
Oh, a
Do-
new song.
Is that Star Wars?
No.
Superman.
Oh yeah.
Just walk off. Just go.
No, I want to hear him play
There
it.
it is.
Ooh. Get off.
Good job.
That was really good, Brett. Bravo. That's my best friend, guys. We grew up together. Turn your volume back on if you haven't. Press that button. So, a couple quick things before we move on. We have a couple giveaways to announce.
Woo!
So, our Instagram winner of the Wonder Woman Funko Pop is @_movie_buzz_. You have a Wonder Woman Funko Pop coming your way next week. Thank you very much. We'll be doing giveaways for Instagram in the next week, so keep a lookout. We have a reaction cam winner. This is for the It was a Funko Pop, and it was not Wonder Woman. It was... Oh, God. It was for some sort of Funko Pop. But guess what? It was Spider-Man. Thank you. You don't even have Instagram. And the winner of that is at GMRGY611. Mazel tov, you won a Funko Pop. And that was for the 100 subscribers on the Reaction Cam. If you haven't downloaded the Reaction Cam, it's a fantastic app. So do that. We're going to do a giveaway every 100 subscribers. So, mazel tov to both of you. This is your bar mitzvah. Anyway, back to the awards. So we're getting to the ones that don't really have funny names. Ish. So, here we go. Best camera work.
So think back to your first Michael Bay film. Remember how amazing those explosions looked? Well, the winner of this category blew us away, playing figuratively, literally, maybe from a single frame, or the entirety of the film. Either way, shit looks tight.
So, our favorite cinematography of 2017 was between Blade Runner 2049, or should I say 2099, Logan, The Shape of Water, and Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. Your guys' favorite cinematography for this year was Blade Runner 2049.
Yes! All right! Talk to me. Just talk to me.
Blade Runner 2049. Now,
Yeah.
I want to first say that all 4 of these nominees, the camera work was absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Absolutely beautiful. Could not have nominated a better 4, in my opinion.
No.
But
Agreed.
Blade Runner 2049, which was also my pick. My picks are doing pretty well tonight.
Yeah.
This isn't rigged. I promise.
No, I wanted Spider-Man for Best Picture, and it's
See?
not.
There you go.
Oh, spoiler.
2049.
They can see they voted. Shut up, Tyler. You know nothing.
You ain't know nothing. 2049 is one of the most beautifully shot films, not just of the year, of all time.
Agreed.
Every shot is a masterpiece. It's absolutely beautiful. And
Colors.
yeah, they took the ideas and like the scenic concept from the very first Blade Runner, and they went, oh yeah, this is good. Let's do this with it. And they totally blew it up, made it beautiful, and made it work. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. Check it out.
Yeah. Please. Brett?
Blade Runner.
Leg cracking. Oh God, we are professional here. So, I will say publicly, maybe I'll release the final, like how close everything was, but this was one of the closest races tonight. 3 of the nominees were within 5 votes of each other.
Whoa.
Damn.
Yeah. This is tightest script. Mike.
So for the script, this is toit. There's no holes here. Squeaky clean. Plays out wonderfully.
The nominees for tightest script are Blade Runner 2049, Hampton Fancher and Michael Green. Get Out, Jordan Peele. Logan, James Mangold, Michael Green, and Scott Frank. The Shape of Water, Guillermo del Toro and Vanessa Taylor. And Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi, Rian Johnson. And the winner is... Get Out, Jordan Peele! All right!
Whoa.
Are you really surprised, though? I mean, all these nominations had great scripts, but Get Out was an original idea. It was packed with comedy, drama, metaphors. Easter eggs within the dialogue.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, everything about this was great, and it came from a guy that started on Mad TV.
Yeah.
Did anyone see this coming?
I was shocked about what. I mean, this won for the biggest like surprise of the year, I think, right? And then like this, understandably, the script was so well done. It had twists and turns that you didn't see coming.
I see why there was a tie, or close to a tie, between all of our nominations. You know, all these had great plots, great dialogue, great actors executing the dialogue, but it was Get Out that just really stood out the most. It had the best creative writing. I want to read like a novelization of this movie.
And it was the most like original thing.
Absolutely.
So I think it's a well-deserved. This was one of my favorite races to actually watch. So
if you guys haven't seen it, pay close attention to the deer. It's great. The deer in the beginning.
Yeah, why?
It's a metaphor.
Well, yeah, there's 10,000 of them, but yes.
Yes.
There's a lot of good stuff in there. If you haven't seen Get Out, watch it. Like, I'm scared of most movies, but, like, you can watch this with the lights on. So.
And you don't have to make jokes to Max.
No, you don't. Just, you'll be fine. What's next? Oh, no, Brett. I'm gonna punt you.
No.
Okay. So this is arguably one of my favorite categories / movies and genres to just watch in general because I love animation and I love cartoons and I love the feel-good movies. This is for Best Animated Feature Film.
So for animated films, do you think that they're just for kids? Because if you do, you're missing out. If they, excuse me, they are, from a technical perspective, very well made, and like they're just great movies overall. Like there's a lot there. So take it away.
All right. And the nominees for Best Animated Feature Film are Captain Underpants, the first epic movie, Coco, and the Lego Batman movie. And the winner of the Best Animated Feature Film is... Remember Me. It is Coco! Coco is the winner!
The camera gets to us. This movie was so good.
I love Coco. Oh man.
Why is it the best movie? Why is it best animated?
It's best everything. It's so pretty. The people, he's a good singer, and she is at the end, and she's old, and then she sings. You gotta see it if you haven't. I might have ruined it, but I can't. It's perfect.
I wasn't really crying.
I was.
Acting.
Are you gonna sing it?
No, we'll sing it later.
Okay.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Oh God! Spoiler alert! I hate you. Time for an unfortunate category. So this is a very big spoiler alert. So this is Saddest Death. Again, these are huge.
Like
So you, what? Get Out, the movie. So, if you haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Logan, Star Wars, Wonder Woman, just turn your volume off because these are big spoilers because people die, and you don't want to know who dies.
I couldn't do these movies. It was so hard to watch. This is for the saddest death, and if you didn't weep, then you've got a heart of ice.
The nominees for Saddest Death
Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 2, Yondu Udonta. Logan, Charles Xavier. Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi, Luke Skywalker. And Wonder Woman, Steve Trevor. Saddest death is Logan from Logan.
I'm just gonna step out of the frame for a second so you can just see how sad this is. Like, oh yeah, Brett. I hurt myself today.
I kind of want to talk to you about this one.
Oh, okay, cool. Talk to me.
This one really got me, guys.
Okay.
When the cross.
Whoa, wait, we're gonna talk about that.
Oh, you're right.
But
Well,
yes.
Well, all right. But it was good. Fucking.
He was gonna say something that we're gonna talk about at the end.
It was like a spoiler
You're
alert
back.
for a thing
Hey.
that's gonna be a spoiler alert already.
No, you're right.
It was meta.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're gonna take a brief pause-ish. Not really. I don't know why I said that. We're gonna take a moment of your time to honor some legendary contributors to these awards. We at the URANUS Awards have grown up with a slew of defining films and performances that have only deepened our love for the otherworldly. And so it is my extreme pleasure to now introduce you all to The Vault, the official URANUS Awards Hall of Fame.
Woo!
Every year we will choose a few honorees to induct into our Hall of Fame. This year we have 2. And these honorees would have been recognized in some way by the URANUS Awards had we been around at that time. So now we take this moment to do just that. Recognize. So without further ado, our first inductee we present with the honorary URANUS Award for a performer. With this award, we celebrate the work of the late, the great Carrie Fisher.
Ooh.
Carrie Fisher was more than just a princess, she was more than just a general, and she was more than just an actress and a writer. She was an icon, a legend, and an inspiration to so many people of all ages for so many years. For the entirety of her career, she made us laugh, she made us cry, she made us feel, and she taught us things. She never failed to touch our hearts, and she had always something to say, whether it was witty or whether it was poignant. Carrie, we thank you for your years of service to the film industry. We thank you for being our first crush as Princess Leia, and we will always love you. Thank you so much for everything, and we are so happy to induct you into our Hall of Fame. Thank you, Carrie Fisher.
Ja, that was a hard one when she and her mom. That was brutal. So we are, again, thank you for everything you've done. Our next award, I also made a mistake. We have a third award that we're going to talk about after this one, but anyway. We now present the honorary URANUS Award for a franchise. And so we induct the Back to the Future trilogy. Zach?
Oh!
Yeah!
Over the years, we've had a lot of trilogies that we've all come to love that have been our favorites that a lot of people in our generation have been raised on. But we would like, for the first annual URANUS Awards, this award to go to Back to the Future. This is something we won in our vault. It introduced us to Marty McFly and Doc Brown. It's one of the most quintessential time travel movies. It's been parodied in almost every sitcom or animated comedy you could think of. And it's even the inspiration for some of our favorite shows like Rick and Morty. It's truly an honor to introduce Back to the Future into our vault.
Woo!
Yeah!
Oh!
Yeah, all right.
That wasn't even scripted. I'm so happy that just happened.
Dude, nice.
Okay, so I'm gonna let Xander talk for a second, because our third award, he's gonna introduce, and he knows more.
Thank you, Max. We would just like to take a moment to address something very important. We here at the URANUS Awards were originally planning to present Stan Lee with a Lifetime Achievement Award for his contribution to comic book characters and the craft of fantasy, sci-fi, and fiction altogether. However, in light of the recent accusations, we have elected as a group to refrain from doing so. We must stand with everyone against sexual assault and remind everyone that we are a people that should be united. Men must learn to respect women more, and we as a society must take care of each other. Thank you very much for your time.
That was nice. Alright. Back to the awards. We're getting it. Let's get back. Okay. We're on to like the final ones here, guys. Here we go. Actor in a supporting role. Mike!
Mike.
So on the podcast, you've probably heard Zach, Max, or Xander probably yell at me about this one. It's the supporting role. So what is even really a supporting role? Could a Stormtrooper number 4 in the credits have done like an amazing job? Like, what if they put on like a truly magical performance? I don't know, but here's Zach to tell you.
That was beautiful, Mike. I'm glad after 6 months of going in deep that you finally somewhat know what a supporting actor is.
Can you come back to me?
With that being said, the nominations for 2017 Actor in a Supporting Role are my son, Finn Wolfhard as Richie in It, Patrick Stewart as Charles Xavier in Logan, Karma's a bitch, Mike. Michael Shannon as Richard Strickland in The Shape of Water, Adam Driver as Kylo Ren in Star Wars The Last Jedi, and Michael Keaton as the Vulture in Spider-Man Homecoming. America voted, and your favorite supporting actor is Adam Driver as Kylo Ren in Star Wars The Last Jedi.
Hey, alright.
Surprised by this at all?
I'll tell you in a second. Now I am.
Oh, okay. Are you surprised at all?
So, I'll be blunt and say my favorite movie of the year is Logan, and I was polling for Patrick Stewart the whole year, but then Adam Driver came in, and I was like, oh.
I think there was a lot of jokes about Kylo Ren when The Force Awakens came out, but after seeing The Last Jedi, I think Kylo Ren's quickly become one of fans' favorite Star Wars characters in general.
Yeah.
I think that, we saw a wide range to this character. There's a lot of depth to him as a character. Fans want more. They want to know who he is. Why is he so messed up in the head?
You want to know more about the Knights of Ren.
I want to know more about the Knights of Ren.
Oh, yeah.
But there is no other actor I could imagine that could pull this off besides Adam Driver. He brings it his all. He is committed to the role, and he sells it.
Yeah. 100%. But again, this was actually... I had like 5 of my favorite categories. This is one of them. Anyone could have won. Because it was a tight race.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But I think the thing that Adam Driver brought was the range and how everyone picked up off that range. Whether it was as an adversary or as a victim or as a support kind of character. I think Adam Driver just did really good in the role.
I agree. Couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you, Zach. That's enough out of you. Okay, Acting 101 is brought to you by these incredible women. This is actress in a supporting role.
I got it. Supporting role is when you have a big enough celeb doing like a side role, side character, something like that, right? Or maybe in Star Wars' case, when you have like a character you haven't seen in a while just kind of pop up out of nowhere, like he steals the show, right? So we got the Best Actress in a Supporting Role, and it is Ana de Armas for Blade Runner 2049, Kate Blanchett, Thor Ragnarok, Catherine Keener, Get Out, Daphne Keane, Logan, and Kelly Marie Tran for Episode 8, The Last Jedi, or Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. And the winner is... Yeah. This one's so hard. Daphne Keane for Logan.
Whoa! Oh! I am very happy about this. And also surprised because she is 2.5 years old. Maybe.
2.5? Maybe
Yeah.
3-ish or something like that.
Yeah. Are you surprised by this?
I'm actually pretty surprised. Like, I thought she was, like, fantastic for
Yeah.
not only how young she is, but, like, what a performance that she put on as, like, this ferocious character that's just, like, angry and bilingual, too.
Yeah. She was fantastic. What's so funny about that?
Angry and bilingual.
Angry and bilingual. I mean,
guess
I
that's a
thought
funny
it was
thing to
pretty
say.
cool.
Yeah, I mean, this was again, these acting categories were stacked. I think I voted for Ana de Armas for 2049, but
Yeah.
like, I think that what this girl did was so cool, and I'm excited to see her do more things that isn't just a non-speaking role, basically.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see her like actually have language.
Yeah. I mean, it was really cool. She put on a performance with Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
And it was just, it was really fluid. It felt like a real father-daughter relationship.
Yeah. It was a beautiful work by Daphne Keane, so well done, and that is surprising.
Yes.
So well done, Daphne Keane, well done.
Congratulations.
Let's go to our next award. Sorry. That was my reaction to all these nominees. It's the biggest surprise, also known as the M. Night Shyamalan Award.
Biggest surprise? No way. Are you kidding me? Did that really just happen? I'm shocked. So, don't forget, spoiler alert. Got biggest surprise for the M. Night Shyamalan Award. Get Out. Brain swapping. Spider-Man Homecoming. Vulture is Liz's father. Got splits for Bruce Willis at the end, of course. Star Wars The Last Jedi. Luke's force projection in that final fight. And Star Wars The Last Jedi again for Rey's parents. And the winner is... Spider-Man Homecoming!
Whoa! Okay, so again, this was one of the tighter ones. As of last night, me, Zach, and Mike were hanging out. It was tied at 8:55. At 9 o'clock, it changed to this.
Yeah,
That's how tight this was.
I had no idea.
Also, I remember seeing this in theaters with you guys, and like, you know, Zach like loves looking up spoilers because he does that.
You know
But-
how a movie goes.
I already have Infinity War spoilers.
Get out!
I will kill you. The movie. Anyway, but like I remember all of us like as soon as like, you know, he's on his way for homecoming or prom or whatever, and he you know he knocks on the door, and he just opens the door, and he's just like, I think everyone in the audience was like,
I know, right? I was just like,
It was
what?
awesome.
No way.
It was awesome.
It was a fantastic surprise. There was, I mean, I don't look up spoilers, but I had no fucking idea that this was, like, gonna happen. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah.
The Vulture is not that character's father, as far as I know in the comics.
Right. So that was like a cool thing that they did.
Yeah.
It was really smart and it worked and it got me good. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Way to go.
That's it. Yeah. Well.
Nailed it. Woo! I is good at high five.
Ow.
Okay.
Let's-
So, I'm kind of nervous for this next category because I'm not sure if next year can match up with these incredible gentlemen. So, this is actor in a leading role.
Here are your nominees for actor in a leading role.
Ooh.
Wait, what are you doing?
He's got it on there. He's got it on there.
Oh, but it's his turn to talk.
Let the man talk.
So this is for the bass dude of the year. He made us laugh, he made us cry, and he did a whole lot of stuff.
Do you know what a leading actor is, Mike?
It's the guy in the lead.
Good.
How much I've messed up.
You're supporting Brad.
I'm supporting. You're right. See, this is all a mess. Hello, everyone. Actor in a leading role, the Uranus Award. The nominees are Andy Serkis for War for the Planet of the Apes, Daniel Kaluuya for Get Out, Hugh Jackman for Logan, James McAvoy for Split, and Ryan Gosling for Blade Runner 2049. The winner is... Hugh Jackman.
Whoa! I am. Hey! There we are. Hey, there we are. So what did we just find out?
We found out that Hugh Jackman is a wonderful actor, and especially at Wolverine.
Especially at Wolverine.
Yeah, he over the years, I mean, he's truly become synonymous with the character of Wolverine, and I think that's what made this so amazing, is that we've just grown to love him and know him as this character.
Yeah.
That by the time it came for this final epic performance, he just destroyed it.
It was absolutely his best performance as Wolverine. But also, like, this was probably my favorite performance I've ever seen him do.
Yeah.
He's done a lot of stuff, but I would say this is my favorite thing he's ever done.
I mean, Boy from Oz was pretty good, but...
Oh my god.
Anyway, yeah, this was really... It was just so hardcore, and he approached it with just the you know, he goes all out. He gets jacked up no matter how old he is. He just...
Jacked up?
Oh.
But I'm saying.
Yes. Where's the sound effects guy when we need him?
You?
Oh.
Continue.
No, that's all I have to say. I think he really just... He brought, and this is another pun, but maturity to the role of Old Man Logan. And I thought really just... We've gotten to see this character grow, and we've seen his origin story and all of these things, and I just think this was a wonderful performance and a wonderful end to this iteration of Wolverine.
Yeah, we'll see what happens if they bring him back now that
the big deal went down.
Yeah, now that Disney owns it. Thank you, Brett. Thank you. Oh, Drew playing a little song for me. Alright.
Messed it up.
That's okay. So this next category is stacked. Some of the best performances came from these 5. This is actress in a
Some pretty intense category. If you will, this role is the Chimmy to the Best Actor's Chonga. Keep going!
Ladies and gentlemen, the nominees for actress in a leading role are Allison Williams as Rose Armitage in Get Out, Sally Hawkins as Elisa in The Shape of Water, Daisy Ridley as Rey in Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi, Naomi Rapace, ooh, in What Happened to Monday as Every Day of the Week, and Gal Gadot as Diana Prince / Wonder Woman in Wonder Woman. And the winner is Sally Hawkins, The Shape of Water.
Yes!
Sally Hawkins.
I mean, well deserved.
100%. Not only is she one of like the front runners for the Oscar race.
Mhm.
Okay, this group of women is extremely exceptional.
Ridiculous.
Extremely exceptional. Every
Ridiculous.
single one of them in a different, if it was a different poll somewhere, they're going to win something at some time. Like,
Yes.
this layout is insane.
Yeah.
But I have to say, Sally Hawkins gives an incredibly layered, beautiful, touching, heartwarming performance as Elisa
And
in
the
The
fact
Shape
that
of
she's
Water.
mute and just use her facial expressions throughout the whole movie to emote so much.
So much.
It's mind-boggling. That is so hard.
Absolutely. Guillermo del Toro put out no easy task for her.
No, my
Basically
God.
saying, hey, this movie is about communication. Don't talk.
Right.
And she nails it.
Yeah.
Absolutely nails it.
It was...
Bravo.
Yeah. Bravo, 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 bravo. Sally Hawkins, thank you.
Oh, the water. Oh, the water. Let it run all over me. It's a Van Morrison song.
Oh,
That was a
thank you.
lovely song.
Thank you. All right. We only have a few more left here. Spoiler alert for Coco, Logan, and Star Wars. And this is the award that made us all want to melt into a puddle of nothing. This is the most memorable moment, aka the Feels Award.
It's like a cold, you can catch a bad case of the feels. This movie had you feeling a lot of emotions, and that's why it deserves this award.
Nailing
The scenes that we nominated for you all to bring home through years and years until the acid kicks in and melts away your long-term memory are
Too late.
the dream scene from Blade Runner 2049, Miguel singing Remember Me to Mama Coco from Coco, Laura turning the cross into an X, Logan, and Luke re-meeting Yoda from Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. And the most memorable moment is our feels go to Coco on both sides.
Yes! Okay. Do you want to go ahead? Because I'm very, very happy with this result.
Well, I think for 3 out of 4 of these scenes, I actually teared up in the theater.
Sure.
Which, you know that. I think we saw most of them together.
Correct.
But Coco really stood out because Coco had real-world implications, you know? I mean, for me, it really struck at home and made me homesick.
Yeah.
But more than that, I think we've all lost someone, and we all keep someone in our heart, and we all remember someone. And that just really strikes deep. So bravo to you, Pixar.
Yeah. I mean, this was one of the most beautiful Pixar moments I have ever seen.
Absolutely.
I also have this ranked number 2 in all of Pixar movies.
And it's a catchy tune as well.
Yeah. I mean, at the end, he finally gets back home to see Mama Coco, and he tries to sing this song one last time, and you are just everyone in the theater's melting.
Even the shift in tone, you know, we first hear this song as this very fast-paced kind of
Right.
mariachi-esque song, but at the end when he sings it from the heart to his grandmother.
Weeping. He is weeping, and then everyone else is weeping.
Oh,
It got me good.
don't do it to me.
Yeah. Brett, do you want to play a little bit of it?
Let's hear it.
You sing.
I don't know it.
Though I have to say goodbye, remember me.
Good job. Good
You
job,
guys. You guys. This awards ceremony has taken so many turns.
Twists and turns. The M. Night Shyamalan award.
Okay, we have 2 more awards left.
Oh.
There's no more spoilers, so turn that volume back on. Second last award of the night. This is for the Best Director.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been waiting for it all night. Best Director. This is the guy who makes mystery happen.
Or girl.
Or girl. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Best Director. I'm so excited for this category. We have 5 incredible conductors of these incredible films. I honestly had no idea how this was going to go, how the people were going to vote, but let's see it. The nominees are Denis Villeneuve, Blade Runner 2049. James Mangold, Logan. Guillermo del Toro, The Shape of Water. Rian Johnson, Star Wars, Episode 8, The Last Jedi. And Patty Jenkins, Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
And the award goes to Denis Villeneuve, Blade Runner 2049!
Are you a happy man?
I am so happy. I can't believe it, to be honest. Denis Villeneuve, he's been one of my all-time favorite directors since the film that put him on the map in the U.S., which was Prisoners, starring Hugh Jackman. And starring URANUS Award-winning actor Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, sure is.
But Denis had probably the most difficult task of anyone, even against Guillermo del Toro, who had a Sexy Fish movie.
Yeah.
But he had to do a
35,
sequel, sequel to a film that technically nobody even really expected to happen, even though tons of really big fans of Blade Runner were asking for it.
Like yourself.
Exactly. I've been waiting for this movie for a long time, and I don't think they could have picked a better person. His vision was incredible.
Yeah.
His eye, his way of telling the story, his ability to draw these performances out of these incredibly strange but beautiful characters. I cannot get enough of this movie. This is one of the best directorial feats I have seen in recent years. I'm so happy for Denis.
I agree. And what job well done to all of these directors.
Absolutely.
It was just a fantastic category.
Each of these 5 films was an incredible undertaking that could have gone horribly for each of them. I mean, you know, like what the 17th time Hugh Jackman performs the role of Logan, a Wonder Woman movie for the first time since the character was created 75 years ago, an 8th Star Wars canon film, and a Sexy Fish movie. These are all recipes for disaster.
Star Wars canon film.
Yeah,
well, okay, yeah, I forgot about Rogue One.
How did you forget?
I don't know, but this is an incredible moment. I love Blade Runner 2049 so much, and congrats to Denis Villeneuve.
Mazel tov, mazel tov. Well, my friends, my ladies, and my gentlemen, we've reached. I am Tommy Pickles. Oh my god, great movie. We've reached our final award of the night. The one we've all been waiting for. Best Picture.
Damn.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. And go.
So for this award, I had a lot of pretty lame jokes in the ready, just to whip out and try to amaze you guys. But for the Best Picture of the Year award, it's been a long time in the making, and you guys voted for it, and we're ready to show you. Thank you.
I already started ripping it because I got excited. Also, oh my god, I get to announce one. This is so exciting.
Woo! Yeah!
Fun. Okay, also, I want to see what your comments are. I want to see what you think should win or could have won, or what do you think won? Let us know in the comments. Here we go. Your nominees for Best Picture are Blade Runner 2049,
Woo!
Coco,
Woo!
Get Out,
Woo!
Logan.
Woo!
Everything's happening. The Shape of Water.
Yeah! I love that fish.
Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi.
Yeah!
And Wonder Woman.
Whoa!
And the Uranus Award for Best Picture goes to... Logan!
Not the same as it was.
Oh, man. Okay, y'all. Guys, I am really happy that Logan won, and also shocked. I thought Star Wars was going to win this one, because it was winning by, like, 50, 60 votes as of, like, 12 o'clock yesterday. So I don't know what happened, but I'm not mad about it. And I'm so happy Logan won. I'm shocked.
You're accepting this award.
I am accepting this award on behalf of Logan. I am Logan. I am Logan. I am Daphne Keene. I am X23. I am X24. And that's it. That's all we have. That's it. Do you guys want to come up here?
Come on.
Come on.
Just
Come
so
on.
everybody knows. Just so everybody knows. Max Joseph and this whole team has put so much work into the Uranus Awards. So if you're out there, give them a round of applause from your computer. Just like everything. Like.
Please tune into Going In Deep.
Yes.
Going
and
into
also
Saturdays.
Pro.
And what are we adding next year?
We're adding TV.
Television.
What's in the trunk?
What's
with
in
Pat.
your trunk?
What's in your trunk?
Don't forget Cracking It with Max.
Cracking it with
Yes,
Max.
yeah.
So thank you so much for watching the first annual Uranus Awards, and thank you for a fantastic 2017.
2010.
Thank you for voting, watching us, for following us on social media, for supporting us on our Indiegogo page to get us started. And a very, very special thank you to our patrons on Patreon for being a part of our Uranus Awards family. We would not be here without you. Don't worry, we'll be back this Saturday with an episode of Going In Deep.
Whoa.
And we have a couple new YouTube channels, like we said, with What's in Pat's Trunk. And I believe we're adding a couple friends of yours.
They're workshopping it right now, but we might be welcoming to the team Mr. Sean Jones and Benjamin Miller.
We are very excited
Stay
about
tuned,
that.
everybody. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
So thank you again for watching. We will see you next year!